morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, I had a voice radio. So today, we're going to be looking at every Magnezone card ever. It's been a little while since we did one of these videos. I'll pop links to all the ones we've done in the description. We've done Darkrai, and we've done Empoleon and Garchomp, and Magnezone's been in my mind lately, ladies and gentlemen. We had the alternate type Magnezone revealed. We're getting a Metal Magnezone in our next set, and we're getting a Lightning Magnezone in our subsequent set. So quite frankly, ladies and gentlemen, I thought it was time, and someone did suggest this in the comments of one of my videos, and I agree with them, to look at every Magnezone card that's ever been released. So let's do this. The very first Magnezone card came out in the Diamond and Pearl base set, which came around in May 2007. I mean, Magnezone was a Pokemon that came around in Diamond and Pearl. Nice to get one in the base set. And I'm going to be honest, kind of an underwhelming Magnezone. Lots of these Magnezones saw play. This one didn't really. The Pokebody's kind of interesting. If you've got Metal Energy attached to your active Pokemon, they have a retreat cost of 0. The attack, Metal double colorless, 50 plus 10 more damage for each Metal attached to Magnezone. Bit expensive, didn't see a huge amount of play. It wasn't a greatly played Magnezone. I'm sure people teched it into Magnezone decks here and there, but we pretty much had better options, to be perfectly honest. Speaking of one of those better options, we actually got a Level X in August 2008. When we got Legends Awaken. Now, Level X's were kind of like break Pokemon, but you could only evolve them in the active, but you kept all of the attacks, etc. And this did see play, not really with the Diamond and Pearl Magnezone, but the Poke Power ability said that you can just move a Lightning or Metal around your Pokemon as often as you like. It was kind of like Aromatisse, but for both Metal and Lightning Pokemon. It was great. It saw a fair bit of play. And the ability here to discard a Lightning and a Metal Energy attached to Magnezone. But instant paralysis, as I've said in a number of videos, instant paralysis is always good. This saw play for the ability. The attack was pretty good. This was a good Magnezone that people used. But then Stormfront came around, and Stormfront gave us 2 Magnezone, both of which were pretty gosh darn good, and this was in November 2008. The Metal Magnezone had an ability that once during your turn you can search for a Lightning or Metal Energy and put it into your hand. For 1 Lightning, 1 colorless energy, 30 damage to any Pokemon. For a Lightning double colorless, 80 damage, discard an energy. It was alright, didn't see a huge amount of play. When I said both the Stormfront were good, I meant one was alright, and one was amazing, because this Magnezone, the Lightning type, oh lordy, that saw a lot of play. The ability was immense. Once during your turn, you can search your discard pile for a Lightning or Metal Energy, and attach it to your active Pokemon. Put a damage counter on that Pokemon. Might sound an awful lot like that Typhlosion card which saw a lot of play, because it is exactly like Typhlosion Prime, which saw an awful lot of play. This was a good card. It was great energy acceleration. Really nice that a lot of these Magnezone cards interact with either Lightning or Metal Energy. That's pretty cool. I liked it. 60 damage and switch to the bench was fine as an attack. It was alright. Not amazing. It was alright. Now, before we leave the Diamond and Pearl era, I should let you know about a couple of promotional Magnezone that came out. Firstly, there was this Magnezone. It wasn't particularly good. The one thing that's interesting about it, it was part of a commemorative set of 9 cards that came around for the Japanese movie. What was exciting about that? That set included the only promo Magnezone. But whereas Magnezone did get a release in the UK, Magnezone didn't. I mean, I know this is a Magnezone video, and I shouldn't be lamenting that we didn't get this Magnezone, but look how beautiful it is! Yeah, the Magnezone card's not particularly good. Lightning, 30 damage, and attach an energy card is alright. Lightning, metal, 2 colorless, 60 damage, but if you discard a lightning and a metal, it does 120 instead. Bit overpriced. The other promo card, which we did get in, UK, Europe, US, etc. as well. Again, and a lot of these promo cards are like this. A lot of these promo cards you get are very underwhelming. Metal and a colorless, 40 damage. They've got to flip heads to attack next turn. It's fine. 100 damage, discard all lightning attached to Magnezone. In theory, pretty good. But you've still got to have 3 other non-lightning energy on there as well. It just gets awkward, to be perfectly honest with you. 2 promo cards, neither of them were particularly inspiring. Both of them were in the Diamond and Pearl block. We haven't had a promo Magnezone since. Moving into the Heart, Gold, Soul, Silver block, we got Magnezone Prime in Triumphant. And honestly, ladies and gentlemen, this gets my vote for the best Magnezone we've ever had. And I say that with some level of certainty, because it won the World Championships. That's right, David Cohen in 2011 used his Magnezone Embor deck to literally win the World Championships. Now, I have done a video about that deck. I'll pop a link in the description. But long story short, Magnezone allows you to draw until you've got 6 cards in your hand. That's an amazing ability. Lost Burn for a lightning and a colorless does 50 damage if you put as many energy cards attached to any of your Pokemon as you like in the Lost Zone. This attack does 50 damage for each energy card you put in the Lost Zone in this manner. So you use Embor to put a whole bunch of fire energy around your Pokemon. Magnezone then gets rid of them and does huge damage, 1-hit KOs anything, and has a built-in draw engine, because the ability is an every turn Shaman EX. Ladies and gentlemen, this was a phenomenal Magnezone. Moving into the black and white block, Plasma Storm in February 2013 gave us 2 Magnezone, the second set that gave us multiple Magnezone. One of them, this one, was rubbish. 1 lightning energy, 30 damage, and attach 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. Hang on a second, that sounds a lot like Baby Volcanion. Hey Nick, this attack. And that saw a bit of play. Yeah, that was a basic. This is a setup energy acceleration attack on a stage 2 that doesn't do very much damage. Don't get excited. Lightning double colorless, 70 but 90 if you flip ahead. No, it was rubbish. But there was a Magnezone which was amazing for the ability Dual Brains that allows you to just play 2 supporter cards during your turn. It did see a bit of play here and there. Now, being a stage 2 without a great attack means that you really need to play it with other cards, which makes the deck a bit clunky. But oh my goodness, it was fun. The attack, lightning, colorless, 80 damage. Both players switch their active Pokemon. Bit expensive. Sorry about that. But the ability alone here makes this Magnezone awesome. Then we can move into the X&Y block, and in Flashfire we got Magnezone EX available as both a regular and a full art. Just not particularly good as either. Double colorless energy, 40 damage. This saw a tiny bit of play in some decks just because it was a basic lightning Pokemon that hit for colorless energy and could use double colorless energy. So you could tech it into any deck to hit that weakness, but it really didn't do enough damage. Free lightning energy, 50 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Too expensive for the amount of damage it does. Sorry about that. Flashfire was in May 2014, but the good news is the next year in November 2015, we got Breakthrough Magnezone that had so much potential. Now the attack is a bit rubbish. 2 lightning and a colorless, 100 damage, discard a lightning energy. Meh. I mean, it's fine. You know, it'll get a 1-hit KO on something like a Ho-Oh, but really, it's too much energy to put on a stage 2 that isn't your main attacker. No. The ability here is what we like. You can just attach as many lightning energy as you like during your turn. And this has seen a little bit of play with Pikachu EX. I like Pikachu EX Magnezone. I don't think it's necessarily the best deck ever. I did do a video about it. I'll pop a link in the description. But I think it is very cool. And although we've not had any Sun and Moon Magnezones yet, we're going to get them. We're actually getting 2 Magnezone. We're getting a metal type in Ultra Prism and a lightning type, which is almost certainly coming in our May set, whatever that's going to be called, Sun and Moon 6. And they both have the same ability as the Breakthrough Magnezone. So the metal one allows you to attach as many metal energy as you like during your turn, but the lightning one literally has the same ability as Breakthrough Magnezone, attach as many lightning energy as you like during your turn. Which means we're basically getting 3 Magnezone in a row that pretty much have the same ability. Kind of weird, but I like Magnezone as a Pokemon. The Level X was a really good card. The one from Stormfront was a really good card. The Prime was absolutely phenomenal, and the Dual Brains one from Boundaries Crossed was kind of fun as well. Not to mention the one from Breakthrough and the 2 new ones that allow you to attach lots of energy. Not the best Pokemon ever, but it's got a World Championship under its belt, multiple interesting Pokemon. I think that makes it worthy of having its own video. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to that point in the video where I need to hear from you guys. I want your Magnezone memories. Tell me about your favourite Magnezone card. Tell me about some Magnezone decks that you made. Let me know in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at the Wassy, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCGRadio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and so on, you can do so by going to patreon.com/PTCGRadio. But by far, the most important thing as always is to look after yourselves until next time. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.